to our special segment focusing on an important issue prevalent in the immigration consulting field: unauthorized practitioners, also referred as UAPs. They operate without the necessary license or credentials. They offer immigration services despite lacking the expertise or legal authorization to do so. This poses significant risk to individuals seeking assistance with their immigration matters, including potential financial exploitation, legal complications, and even deportation. Joining us today is Hui Zhang, a licensed immigration consultant, also known as RCIC, and a seasoned expert in immigration law. Hui, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
So, I want to start by asking you, what steps can individuals take to verify the credentials and qualifications of an immigration consultant to ensure that they are not dealing with the UAPs?
Sure, this is a great question. So people seeking the service of immigration consultants may take the following steps to protect themselves from UAPs. First, understand that UAP's practice is illegal and learn more about the profession of immigration consultants, then can equip them with adequate knowledge of legitimate immigration practice. Second, check the regulator, the College of Immigration and Citizenship Consultants Public Register. All licensed immigration consultants and their professional standing with the regulator, namely the CACC, are listed there. Third, beware of imposters. Some UAPs impersonate immigration consultants. Confirm the information they have obtained from their potential consultant is consistent with what is on the public register from the CICC. When in doubt, contact the CICC. 4. Do not sign blank forms or sign forms, documents without understanding them fully. The general practice of immigration consultants is to review those materials together with their clients to make sure the information is accurate and truthful before asking their clients to sign. Finally, ask to see a sample service agreement, which is to be signed if they retain the immigration consultant. Service agreement solely in a foreign language and the terms are ambiguous are signs of red flags. In short, people with immigration needs have to assume full ownership of their immigration journey, acquire necessary knowledge, and no willful blindness are indispensable.
Thank you so much. How does the presence of UAPs impact the reputation and integrity of licensed immigration consultants and the immigration industry as a whole?
Generally, it impacts the reputation and integrity of the profession of immigration consultant and the immigration industry as a whole quite negatively. Regarding the reputation and integrity, the profession of immigration consultants is unfamiliar to the general public because it is still a new profession. UAPs present themselves as immigration consultants, even though that's forbidden by the College Act. The misinformation and disinformation spread by the UAPs deliberately blur the lines between them and licensed immigration consultants. Without adequate knowledge, people are often not able to distinguish the difference between UAPs and licensed immigration consultants. Consequently, UAPs' illegitimate practice brings disrepute to the licensed immigration consultants. With respect to UAP's impact on the industry, from my perspective, they are like cancer to the industry. One major characteristics of the immigration practice is that it's a combination of a professional service and business operation. While UAPs are not bound by any rules and regulations, licensed immigration consultants are bound by the Code of Professional Conduct and CSCC regulations. That puts licensed immigration consultants in a disadvantaged position in terms of business competition. UAPs dominate the overseas market, and they exist in Canada too. But by law, they have no place in it.
Thank you, Hui, for sharing that. Now I want to know, have you ever encountered UAPs during your work or personal immigration experiences? And how do you think these UAPs affect the immigration system?
From time to time, UAPs send mass emails to licensed immigration consultants seeking so-called collaboration. I receive such emails sometimes. Even though I don't deal with them, I don't know about others. If someone is new and hungry for clients, it could be hard for them to resist the offer. Coming to my reflection on the UAP's impact on the Canadian immigration system, I'd say the stakes are high. UAPs are not only actively on the lookout for the loopholes, but also constantly punch holes in the immigration system. UAPs care about their businesses, their profits, and themselves. The best interest of Canada and Canadians is not on their radar. They sell Canadian immigration programs as their products. The eligibility and admissibility requirements for all Canadian immigration programs are not of their concerns. They have someone pay them to send the person to Canada. They take the money and find a way. It's human smuggling in another form. That's their approach. An approach benefits UAPs at the cost of the Canadian immigration system. I'd like to wrap up this question by adding an idea to tackle the UAP issue. Everyone can play a part in it and collectively protect the integrity of the Canadian immigration system, which is essential for better Canada. Licensed immigration consultants by ethical and competent practice, which helps the recognition of the profession across the board. People in need of immigration service by avoiding hiring UAPs, which makes their immigration journey safe and smooth. The government departments by holding UAPs accountable in their authority. Members of the general public by understanding the immigration and citizenship profession, which makes UAPs practice easily identified and exposed.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for joining us today, Hui, and sharing your insights with us.
Thank you. Thank you so much.